nakita ko siya kanina when I had my free time. I was like, girl, lol, crazy Marilyn. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Harris. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a channel mostly dedicated to SB19. I'm an SB19 fanboy, so my channel would be most of the time, I think all of the time, would be all about SB19. Anyway, ignore nyo yung background ko. It's so makala. Actually, today, hindi talaga ako gagawa ng video, but I came across this particular issue. Then, I said to myself na I won't let this pass without me, giving out or, saying my opinions about it, because it also somehow affects me in a way. I'm not really sure why, but somehow it really affects me. And of course, because I have one similarity with Ken, we're both Bisaya. So yun. So maybe yun yung major factor kung bakit ako biglang very reactive towards it. I know it will just die out, yung issue, it will just die out, but of course, I will not let it die out without me, of course, getting my hands on it, giving my 2 cents, ganyan. Anyway, so ito na nga, but a little bit background kung bakit I look so tired right now, kung bakit I look so, I had a lot of sleepless nights this past few days. Marami lang busy lang sa work, maraming inaasikaso, kaya ganun. Hindi nga ako dapat gagawa ng video, but I felt the need to make a video about this concern. Okay, I'm going to address it as a concern, not as an issue, because para hindi walang negative connotation, walang negative tone. So, I think it was yesterday or the other day, I'm not really sure when it started, but I know that it started because of Ken Susan's IG story. Ito yung IG story niya. Yan. Okay, so he took a screenshot of a comment saying, nasty thing about him. This is with regard to the recently concluded PPopCon, where the host, I forgot her name, sorry, where the host made a banter with Ken on stage and asked Ken kung mag-host ba siya with her. To which Ken said, in a manner which is very, very respectful, na hindi daw, ganon. Hindi naman talaga. He was not scheduled to be a host during the PPopCon. I think it was only Josh, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was only Josh who was scheduled to host one event sa PPopCon. So yun, actually that's the start of the whole thing, because this girl named Marilyn, which Ken really dropped the name, pero marami namang Marilyn sa Pilipinas, he said, lol, crazy Marilyn, ganun, with the screenshot of the comment saying that, let me read the comment to you in verbatim. Parang ito, pag-host ikaw parang ayaw ba daw ni Ken mag-host? Weird ka nga talaga, ganyan ba talaga mga Bisaya, mga ignorant o taong bundok talaga, nakakaya ka na Ken, sa totoo lang, sobra, which is very, very unnecessary. Why would you use Bisaya as an insult? That is very, very aged, ancient already. We don't do that anymore, okay? And second, why would you sorry, natatawa ako sa taong bundok because I'm here in Davao and all I can see are buildings, Bisaya pa rin kami kahit nasa Mindanao kami. Visayas, Mindanao, mostly talaga the population are Visayas, and that includes Ken. If you know how to speak Bisaya, if you grew in an environment where the people speak most of the time Bisaya language, then you're Bisaya. Ganun lang yun. So, of course, tumaas talaga yung kilay ko because the audacity for this girl to really slur those words and use Bisaya, use this insulting words. For her, maybe those are insulting, but for me, I'm just really nakakatawa lang siya. For me, though nakakatawa siya, but still, we don't want to live in an age where pagiging Bisaya would still be an insult for anybody because of course naman, di ba? Kami mga Bisaya, we live in this stereotype kami before until now actually, pero I'm not really sure yung intensity ngayon or the degree kung gaano siya ka but before yung sa mga siguro kapanahunan mga I'm not really sure, pero basta doon, long time ago, we are boxed in a stereotype na katulong, mal-educated, ang arte, mal-edukado, ganon, ignorante, ganon. We are stereotyped that way that sometimes marami talagang issue, talagang nagiging trend talaga siya kapag when people from Luzon would, slur insults against the Visayan people. I'm not saying that all of the people from Luzon have this stereotype or would discriminate Visayan people, but that has really been going on since ages, Yun nga lang, nakakatawa lang because 2023 na, why would you still use being Bisaya as an insult? That is not only foul, but it's also funny at the same time, because if you will say that we're ignorant, we're taong bundok, that's actually a reflection of yourself, or that is coming from a place full of hatred, anger, ganun. Kasi parang, ano nga yung verse sa Bible na what the heart, ano daw sinasabi ng heart, yun ang nilalabas ng bibig, ganun. Parang kabig ng bibig. Tulak ng dibdib, kabig ng bibig. Parang ganun, ano ba? Anyway, so, and then isa pa, I'm not sure if this Marilyn girl is an old fan or an OG fan, because if you're an OG SB19 fan, you would know that Ken is an introvert. He does not really usually speak a lot kapag may mga interviews. Tahimik lang siya sa gilid. He would just answer if he's being asked. Kung kailan lang siya tinatanong, dun lang din siya sasagot. Especially in an interview or in a public space, Ken would just really be quiet. Siguro pag sila lang the 5 boys, that's the time that ang ano talaga niya, ang ano ba tawag doon sa Tagalog, Bisaya kasi ako, sorry. Ano ba tawag doon sa Tagalog? That's the only time na nagiging malikot siya. I don't wanna use the word malikot. Pasaway, ganun. That's the only time na nagiging funny siya kapag nalalabas niya yung mga inhibitions niya. Most of the time with the boys, but in a public space or in an interview, usually talaga tahimik lang si Ken. And of course, expected na lahat ng fans yun na Ken would really have the reservations pag sasabihin mong mag-host ka. But of course, Ken would really say no because he's shy, he's introvert, and he was not ready for it. Ganun. Maybe siguro kung he was asked prior, are you okay to do hosting? I know Ken would not really turn it down because we also know that Ken likes challenges, right? He likes to challenge himself musically sa lahat ng aspects na pagiging artist niya. He really likes to challenge himself. And then yun nga, na question ko, is this Marilyn girl an old fan or baby 18 or whatever? But naisip ko rin na if she's a baby 18, why would she say nakakahiya ka na sa totoo lang sobra? So was she keeping this to herself for a long time na Ken, why won't you come out from his shell, whatever? Siguro napipi ko na siya because Ken would just be always keeping his space. But again, those words were really unnecessary, especially now that SB19 is on tour. They're already in US, and Ken doesn't need this kind of energy. Ganun lang yun. Ken doesn't need anything that would distract him from giving his best on stage, because again and again, those words were really unnecessary. Siguro sabihin natin Ken just brush it off, parang wala lang sa kanya. And we can do that as well sometimes, diba, na parang by sinabi sa'yo, you would say, it's alright, walang, I'm not affected, ganun. And we can also think that about Ken, na maybe he just brush it off, na parang wala lang sa kanya. Pero I tell you, it still cracks a little something in the person's heart, ganun. Kapag ininsulto ka and sabihin mo nga, okay lang yun, sanay na ako, it still hurts though. You just learned how to mask it very well. You just learned how to pretend very well or to handle it very well. But regardless, it will still sting a little, ganun. So, and if you're a fan, why would you like say words that would, hurt the person you're idolizing? That is really very ironic for me. Parang, girl, sinong taong bundok ngayon? Sorry, naiinis lang talaga ako because of course I'm Bisaya, and kung tawagin akong taong bundok, I would really like laugh. I would just really like laugh it out. Pero of course, may a little bit sting pa rin sa heart ko na may stigma pa rin pala ang arte ko doon, ang konyo ko doon. May stigma pa rin pala against mga Bisaya. So, doon, we try to hide it, we try to pretend it, but still, it will still hurts us a little. Ganun lang. And again, ano ba yung mga sasabihin ko? Anyway, actually, yun lang pala. Gusto ko lang talagang ilabas tong, nararamdaman curve. Gusto ko lang, I would just like to give my opinion and 2 cents about it because as a Ken Susan bias, I felt the need to protect Ken because, of course, I don't want anything that would hurt or the person that you're idolizing. Ayaw mo talaga silang masaktan. And again, this is also maging na din sa everyone, maging lesson na rin for all that please do not use the word Bisaya as an insult because it's true that word best kung sabihin mo, Bisaya ka. It's true, we're Bisaya. Pero pag sabihin mong taong bundok, ignorante, girl, it's just a reflection of who you are. You're full of hatred, you're full of anger, whatever. Lol, crazy Marilyn, ganon. Anyway, yun lang. I just really needed to, ano bang tawag doon, vent out yung mga nararamdaman ko because I think I'm a little bit too late with the issue. Siguro a day late or 2 days late with the issue. But nakita ko siya kanina when I had my free time. I was like, girl, lol, crazy Marilyn. At saka it's a little bit embarrassing. No, it's not a little bit embarrassing. It's very embarrassing that, your Ken, your idol, would screenshot your comment and then post it sa kanyang My Day. And then, buti pa nga, mabuti nga hindi pa pinakita ni Ken yung social handle or yung username ni Marilyn. Kaya Marilyn became like a mystery girl din, but in a negative way. Ganun lang yun. Anyway, yun lang. Please do like and subscribe. Comment down below your opinions regarding this concern because nakakangalit lang a little bit. If you're Bisaya, diba, you would know how I feel right now because anyway, if you do like this video, hit like and subscribe, comment down below, and you have a good day. Yun lang. Bye. Marilyn.